hot seat are two gentlemen talking about the SA to the governor on inter-party affairs, Mr. Lawrence Udoide, and also the special assistant to the governor on the ethical, attitudinal, and social reorientation, Mr. Ime Umok, popularly known as Okon Lagos. It's good to have you once again. Okay, let's get to the focus on today's program. We're looking at Udom Emmanuel in Akwa State, a mandate. Of course, how has it been? Does it deserve another round of 4 years? And of course, your portfolio, ethical, attitudinal, and social reorientation. What does that portfolio? What is it about? And then how do you intermarry your TV experience, your comic experience, to very serious matters when it comes to do with these issues that your office requires?
Status as a TV personality, as a movie star. You see, when you're talking about mental revolution, when you're talking about positive attitudinal change, you can't do that in isolation of grabbing attention, taking or possessing audience. I, without a shadow of a doubt, without being, without trying to blow trumpets, I have what it takes to attract audience.
Okay.
I have what it takes to halt people.
Okay.
And then say something, communicate what ought to be the case, and then what I say will permeate through their minds, and then have a way of laying brick upon brick upon brick upon brick towards building a formidable attitudinal change movement.
The people feel. What's the feeling of the people about His Excellency Mr. Udom Emmanuel?
Well, I know from my own standpoint, okay, I know in all certainty that the people are very impressed. The people are very happy. The people are very satisfied with the performance of the governor, Mr. Udom Emmanuel, amid very scarce and inadequate resources. He has been able to manage to steady the ship, the economic ship of the state amid so much of financial and economic turbulence that came as a result of the recession, and all of that. And then there has never been a case that we've been neck deep involved in debt to a point that we don't even have a means of paying salaries. Emmanuel, the governor of AkwaIbom State, as far as I'm concerned, he has done way more than average. Absolutely stellar, absolutely excellent. So everyone in Uyo Senatorial District, every Vivio son, every Uyo Senatorial District son will all put hands on deck to support Mr. Udom Emmanuel to return as governor in 2019.
But it's even a slogan now.
Okay,
But let's do this. Let's do this. There's been this. A few months ago, some months back, it was rumored that 28 out of 36 party chairmen in AkwaIbom State had His Excellency as their sole candidates for continuity in office. How true is this?
Well, as SA of the inter-party affairs, I know that there is what we call a COP. COP is a coalition of united political parties that comprises 39 political parties, and we intend to replicate that at the state level. And apart from the COP, other political parties are also free by the Constitution to form alliance on their own to support His Excellency. And so what has been rumored is not far-fetched, is nothing but the truth, because the people of AkwaIbom State have seen what His Excellency has done. Let me tell you, the return of His Excellency come 2019 is not a PDP thing alone. Oh. It's the entire AkwaIbom people. I am telling you, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. I know a series of calls that have been coming to my phone. I'm so happy with what is going on, with what the governor is doing as a person. And you could also agree with me, you will agree with me, that the governor came and like the prophet of old, dismantled all satanic altars across Akwa Ibom State and raised an altar unto the Lord. And of course, you also know that Akwa Ibom State is predominantly a Christian state. And by that act alone, he's been loved by thousands and millions of Akwa Ibom people. But let me say this before I round up. Every Akwa Ibom person, all these things we are saying will not be possible until you get registered. Go and get registered. It will be complete.
Get your PVC.
Yeah, get your PVC. Thank you.
Okon Lagos, your parting shot. Some sort of advice. I mean, and then don't forget to drop your ident.
Well, I think the only form of advice I need to have now is just facts have it, information has it that it's only 18% of total registered voters in Akwa Ibom State that have gotten their PVCs.
Wow, that's
is
terrible.
Abysmally terrible.
That's terrible.
If you actually want to prove your love for Udom Emmanuel, if you actually love this state, if you actually want the governor to continue, you are not going to be given to lip service. Don't say I love Udom no be for mouth. Okay? Go and get your PVCs. Keep them. That is the only ticket that you have. That's the only pass. That's the only visa that you have to the sustenance of good governance in Akwa Ibom State. Or sometimes I can switch. You can like us. Oh yes, Akwa Ibom can give up PVC before because you are talking to. Okay. Oh yes, okay, like us.
On that partition, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big thank you to our executive producer of this program, Mr. Ketu, the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor for putting this program together, and also special thanks to the management and staffs of Inspiration 105.9 FM for hosting us. Thank you, KK, Ristic KK, a very troublesome friend on the console. Thanks to Obama Good, my producer. Thanks to Neka Neka on the ICT. Thanks to Okon Idiok, of course, on the camera. Thanks to everyone. Thank you to you there for being there. My name is Emmanuel Godwin. Call me Ima Solution. You and I will be friends for life. And don't forget, Governor Udom Emmanuel is working at AkwaIbom.